Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. As always, it's me, Ivan, and today I've got something a little different for you, as this video is not watch related. You see, besides watches, I'm also really into tech and gaming, so I thought it would be fun to make a quick video showing you some of the coolest things I've picked up from AliExpress this year. And with the Double 11 sale going on, you'll probably be able to grab them for even less than I did, especially if you use coupons and discount codes. So, without any further delay, let's get into it. First, I would like to start with something I literally use all the time, which is of course my smartphone. This is the Vivo X200 Ultra, which I've had for half a year already, and it's been serving me really well. The reason I got it is, of course, the camera, or better yet, the cameras. The macro capabilities this thing has are insane, and that's why it's been crucial for creating content for my Instagram. Obviously, this phone has more to it. The screen is gorgeous, the battery life is great, and the CPU is the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is seriously powerful. However, keep in mind that ergonomically, this phone is not very comfortable for gaming due to that massive camera bump. It's doable though. My biggest complaint about this phone is the audio quality via Bluetooth. It's just not as good as my previous phone, which was the Samsung S23 Ultra. The volume is a bit lower and the sound is a bit muffled, so definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, if you want one of the best camera smartphones out there, during the sale, if you use coupons and discount codes, you can probably get the 512GB model close to $1,000. Next up, it's another device I use pretty much every single day, the Honor Magic Pad 2. Honestly, this is easily the best tablet I've ever had. The 12-inch OLED screen is simply fantastic, and when you combine that with the 8 speakers, you get an entertainment experience that's tough to beat. I even prefer it over the last year iPad Pro 11 that my wife has. I mainly use this for watching movies, YouTube, and of course gaming, specifically PS2 emulation. The Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 chip inside is perfectly capable of running most PS2 games at 2.5x resolution at a constant 60 FPS, which is amazing. Pair it with a Bluetooth controller and you've got your gaming console on the go. During the sale, if you are in Europe, you can grab it for around €380, which is a pretty good deal. Unfortunately, if you are in the US, the price isn't nearly as good, so I would suggest you look for it elsewhere. Now, when my wife and I want to have a more cinematic experience, we use the OneBo X5 Pro Full HD projector. I bought it this summer, and we occasionally set it up on our terrace, and honestly, I'm still surprised by how bright and sharp the image is, even when stretched all the way up to 120 inches. Which is what you're seeing right now. When we use it indoors, usually in our bedroom, the picture quality looks just as impressive, and I'm by no means an expert when it comes to projectors, but for around $300 this thing really delivers. The only minor downside is the built-in speakers. They're fine for casual use, but if you have a Bluetooth speaker you can pair it with, you would definitely get a much better audio experience. And in case you're wondering, the OneBo X5 Pro is also great for gaming. I haven't noticed any input lag or ping issues when it's connected to my PC via HDMI, so it works surprisingly well for that too. Speaking of speakers guys, this one from Soundcore is absolutely amazing. It pumps out a total of 140 watts and the audio quality it delivers is excellent, with bass that's nice and tight. I typically use it outdoors when we go hiking or swimming in the river, but I also take it to the gym, and of course I use it at home too. And yes, I do connect it to the OneBo projector for movie nights, and that combo works really well. I'm not too happy with how it sounds above 80% volume since the bass starts to fade away, but honestly, I never need to go past 50% anyway. That said, I've heard the W King and Tri-Beat models are even more powerful, though also more expensive, so you might want to check those out as well. The only real drawback is that Soundcore might not be available on AliExpress if you are outside of Europe. Next up, I want to show you the FiiO FT1 headphones, which I picked up about 3 months ago. They cost around 150 euros, but the sound quality they deliver is among the best I've tried. Now, I'm not an audiophile by any means, but I've owned some Sony ANC Bluetooth models and the Beat Studio 2, and the FiiO easily outshine them when it comes to sound fidelity. The audio is clean, detailed, and packs plenty of bass. Plus, they're easy to drive straight from your smartphone or PC, so there is no need for an amplifier. Build quality is excellent too, and they come with a nice protective carrying case, which makes them perfect for travel. My only gripe is the design. They're not exactly stylish. The ear cups are super comfortable, but they're massive, and paired with my big head, they look kind of funny on me. Which is why I mostly use them at home. But hey, looks aside, these are fantastic headphones, and I would easily recommend them to anyone looking to step up their audio game. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not too happy with the Bluetooth audio quality of my Vivo X200 Ultra, so I decided to pick up one of these digital audio players with a built-in amplifier, and I've gotta say, it sounds amazing. Not only when paired with my FiiO headphones, but even over Bluetooth. Honestly, I should have bought one of these a long time ago. This is the HiBy M300, and it's the model with 128GB of storage and 4GB of RAM. It runs Android, and the built-in music player covers everything I need. Battery life is great too. You can easily expect around 15 to 20 hours of continuous playback, which is way more than I'll ever need. So yeah, if you're looking to get into DAPs but don't want to spend a fortune, this is definitely one worth checking out. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little change of pace. If you're new around here, I mostly review wristwatches, but since I'm also really into tech and gaming, I might start mixing in videos like this a bit more often. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And hey, let me know down in the comments what kind of tech you're into, or if you've got any cool recommendations for me to check out. Take care guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.